At the beginning of the season, most of our lead characters are in some turmoil. They're in fractured relationships or they're in difficult places in their lives. This is especially true of Aslak, Siggy, and Helga, who, when the guys go off back to England, decide to stay together. They all feel the loss of love, I think. They feel their lives have been hollowed out. And then they all start to have the same dream.
He was a man, but he had no face. Or none that I could well see. There was snow on the ground, and he was walking towards me through the snow, so his footsteps made no sound. His arms were outstretched, and in one hand he carried a ball of flaming snow. His other hand was covered in bright blood. And the blood left a trail in the snow behind him.
And indeed, a stranger does come to Kattegat. He has a profound effect on them, especially on Aslak.
The strange visitor definitely complicates things. Siggy's not so thrilled with him being in town, but Aslak is pretty mystified by him, and he has some abilities as well. He's able to ease Ivar's pain, and that's a really big thing for Aslak.
Your husband is a long way away. You fear he no longer loves or desires you.
He ends up sort of seducing Aslak, and I think he represents a little bit of an escape for her and something that she can have on her own.
Wait! Where are you going? Out.
Where? With whom?
It is not your concern.
No, it is my concern, since you are once again leaving your children behind.
I know they will be safe with you.
Are you going with him?
The stranger's appearance has this profound effect on the women and leads fairly directly to Siggy's death.
Uba? Kvitzek, stop! Siggy makes the personal sacrifice. She dives into the water to save the children, which she would do. She's a mother. She's a compassionate person. As I lift him out, we reveal Tiri, who's my daughter, who died in the first season. In that moment, I feel like we're immediately reminded of everything that Siggy has lost, and this thought of how does she go on. But there is another life where she can have her family and where her identity is intact. So she lets go and allows herself to be taken to this other life and back to her children and presumably back to her husband.
Aslak is a little bit traumatized by Siggy's death. As empowered as she is by Harbard having been there, she also feels a lot of remorse for how she's behaved as a mother. She's really quite haunted by her son's almost dying, and she feels responsible herself for Siggy's death.